for the first Sunday of Lent. Bronco, thank you for lighting the Advent candle. It's the first candle of 5. 3 purple, 1 rose or pink, and the white one to mark the beginning of Christmas. The first one, the one that Bronco lit today, is the candle of hope. One of my favorite ones. Hope.
Mine too.
Hope for what today brings. Hope that things will be better. That things will be even just okay. That things will be the way they should be. Hope. Hope is a strange word. Many of us had a very busy week. I know the chef was probably extremely busy. I spent Wednesday before Thanksgiving celebrating Mass in Harlem, in a church that's 100 years old. It's called Holy Cross. It was the first African American Episcopal church in the African tradition that opened up in 1909, I believe. The church is now part of the Old Catholic community, and Father Nick, love that name, is the pastor. I celebrated there with Father Mike Lopez. Beautiful building. It is a brownstone, 3 stories tall, 9 bedrooms, amazingly large sanctuary. Sadly, the city of New York is close to condemning it because it is in disrepair. The bedrooms haven't been lived in for over 20 years, and there is debris and ruins everywhere. Their water damage, much more extended than our own, coming through every corner of the church. There were 6 people at Mass. We beat them out today, which is interesting. But they have hope. They have hope about what tomorrow will bring, about what life will bring. The gospel today is a powerful message. We hear it twice, not only from St. Luke, but we hear it in Revelations, that the earth will shake and all will be dismayed. People will die of fright, especially those that are busy carousing, or the Bible uses the word drunkenness. People who are paying attention to worldly things and not godly things. And Jesus' warning is powerful. Pay attention. I'm coming. I'm coming only if you are ready. Coming to save you. But be on guard. Be there and be ready. One of my favorite places to go on vacation and to relax is Longboat Key, Florida. A place that my mother found many, many years ago. A place that we vacation there, most of us together. One of my favorite stories on the beach of Longboat Key is from my friend Bronco, who lit the first candle. And he tells a story about growing up in Croatia and picking tomatoes and dipping them in the Adriatic Sea and eating them like that. The salt would flavor the tomatoes, and what a beautiful image that is about boyhood, about growing up, about life in a beautiful place. And like many places, a country split by division and war and challenges. But the memories are not tarnished, they are still there. Today we are celebrating Bronco's father, Slavko, 27 years ago today, on this day, that he went to paradise. There's a club that some of us are in this room that most will be in their lifetime, not all. The club is those who have a similarity, those who have lost a parent. It's not a great club to be in, but it's a club that many people are in. It's not a terrible club. It's actually a much better club than the reverse, having a child die before a parent. It is a club that you get, hopefully, a lifetime of memories from, that you get to recall beautiful times. Of course, I can recall my grandfather, and Kitty is here today, Vito, who very much like Bronco in his heyday, strong and powerful, can build things, can change things. I wish I would have gotten to know Bronco's dad. I hear him talk about his mother that he calls every Sunday and how powerful and beautiful that relationship is. I'm only thinking about the 27 years that have gone past. How many Father's Days, how many Christmases, how many Thanksgivings have passed when we think about fathers that are no longer there. And of course, when I was thinking about that, I was thinking about my own dad. But I know and believe that both my dad and Bronco's dad, Lydia's grandfather, are in heaven and are in paradise. And the challenges of this world are not there. I actually dug out my dad's eulogy that I gave so many years ago. And I just wanted to read it just to get a preparation. And I had forgotten a line that I wrote on April 20th, 1999. It goes like this. I'm not going to read the whole thing, just the one part that I think applies today. My dad's greatest attribute, and I think it applies, I'm sure it applies to Bronco's dad as well. My dad's greatest attribute was the love and affection he tried desperately to show all of us. His beautiful wife, Kitty, of 40 years, his childhood sweetheart, could not have been more devoted to him and was a source of his encouragement and strength. Through the good times and bad, they would always remain in my memory as the most elegant couple on the dance floor. His kid brother Sam, who he always watched over, all his sisters, his in-laws, his nieces and nephews, his police partner for 25 years, Lieutenant Joe Brokey, who spent the final days and hours at his bedside, and his new neighbors, Leah and Bronco, as well as old and dedicated friends. But his most impressive love was the unbreakable bond he had with my sister Nancy, his little girl, whom he loved tremendously and unconditionally, and who alone was able to open his big and brave and bountiful heart. Dads are a tough lot. Sometimes they can be rough and tough, and Bronco is rough and tough sometimes, but sometimes they can be gentle as anything. Earlier this week, Bronco was on his hands and knees in this chapel, putting together that kneeler that I use every day in morning prayer now. It is a great gift. He and his son, Daniel, have been trying painstakingly to help the water issue that we are plagued with, but that's a message from God. God opened the floods, and Noah was able to fight back. Another great dad in history. The gift of this club is that we're able to share memories, love, and grace. And today, on the first Sunday of Advent, have hope that Jesus is coming. That on this Thanksgiving week, as we prepare for the next 4 weeks before the Christmas holiday, even though Bronco tried to light the center candle, which is a Christmas candle, which is also fake and plastic, it should make a big difference in Christmas this year. But in all seriousness, today, as we celebrate Slavka, let us remember the gift that we have from fathers everywhere and how they create us in every way. God love you all.